Hello everyone, welcome back in biology class, and today we will try to understand a very simple and small topic in this chapter that is going on cell, the fundamental unit of life. Okay, and the topic for today is the vacuoles. Vacuoles, ninth biology, and the topic is vacuole. Dear students, vacuoles are found in all cells. Vacuoles are found in all cells. Okay. It was discovered by Duzard. It was discovered by Duzard in 1835. There are many small vacuoles in animal cells, while they are it is bigger in fungi and plants. Okay, they are found inside the cell, cytoplasmic organelle. Okay. Now it is the location also in it. Occurrence also, they occur in all kind of cell. In animal cells they are smaller and more in number. In case of plants and fungi they are less in numbers but bigger. Actually what happened, the plant cell also having the smaller vacuoles during the early stage of their cell development. But when the cell become mature, the smaller vacuoles fuse to one another and become a bigger one. Okay. So these are here the location in all cells. Okay. And occurrence also in all cells. Location inside the cell, cytoplasm. Types. Dear students, vacuoles are of 4 types generally. 4 types, and these types are contractile vacuole, food vacuole, sap vacuole, and gas vacuole. That is also called pseudo vacuoles. Okay. So there are 4 types. Out of these 4, these 2 perhaps you are familiar with. Food vacuoles are, if we talk about the contractile vacuole. Contractile vacuole is a type of vacuole. Actually the function of vacuole is mainly storage of solid, liquid or gaseous substances. This is the universal function of vacuole, that they store whether solid, liquid or gaseous substances in them. So this contractile vacuole, as name itself, contract, the vacuole that is able to contract and swell. Okay, so the size of vacuoles keep on changing in order to regulate the water content inside the cell. Okay, this food vacuole, like unicellular organisms, some protists also, like amoeba, unicellular organisms, amoeba, paramecium, you studied about their nutrition. They engulf their food in a food vacuole, and inside the food vacuole the food is digested and later on removed from the body. So this food vacuole help in nutrition in unicellular organisms. Sac vacuole store the liquid inside them, like the minerals, ions, salt solutions, water, etc. So they store the sap. Beside this, they also help in maintaining the shape of the cell, rigidity of the cell. Okay, and gas vacuole, as the name itself is enough, they store gaseous contents. Okay, so these all vacuoles, likewise contractile vacuoles, function in osmoregulation. Osmoregulation is a function. Osmo word is the half osmosis, in which the liquid balance maintained in the cell. So they regulate the water balance or liquid balance inside the cell. Food vacuole help in nutrition in unicellular organisms like amoeba. Okay, this sac vacuole maintains the turbidity as well as storage of useful and harmful substances. Okay, and this gaseous vacuole mainly found in protists store air and provide buoyancy, that is the floating capability to the cell. Okay, these are the vacuoles. Their function is also similar here. The vacuoles, if we write one by one, that vacuoles help in maintaining the osmoregulation of the cell, help in osmoregulation. Second thing, vacuole help in storage of liquid, solid or gaseous materials. And third, vacuole provide rigidity to the cell that maintain its shape. Okay, now origin, from where they arises. Perhaps you remember that they arises from endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus. Origin, vacuoles arises from endoplasmic reticulum reticulum and Golgi complex. Okay. Structure. A vacuole is a nearly oval structure and in this way you can draw, surrounded by a unit membrane called tonoplast. Surrounded by a unit membrane called tonoplast. Inside it they either store liquid, solid or gas. Okay. So a vacuole is very simple in structure and the membrane, the tonoplast, is similar in function to plasma membrane, that is, it is also selectively permeable. In case of plants, in case of plants, it can occupy 50 to 90% of cell volume. As a result, other cell organelles along with nucleus pushed aside are peripheral. Perhaps you remember that the nucleus in plant cells are peripheral in position. That peripheral position that is pushed because of larger vacuole in them. Okay. So this is all about the vacuole, their location, their occurrence, their structure, their function and their types. Okay. One very small topic is remaining in this chapter is the cell inclusions. Cell inclusions are the materials actually. Cell inclusions. Insoluble, non-living, materials. It is not necessary that they will insoluble, but non-living materials in the cytoplasm. Okay, it can be organic or inorganic. They appear in granular form, okay, and they are called the cell inclusions. Okay, so this is all about this chapter. Along with this topic, the explanation of the chapter over. Okay, now you have to prepare complete note of this chapter along with the exercise, and if you have any problem in the exercise in the chapter, are in understanding any topic, we will try, whenever we will do the revision, we will try to cover that topic. Okay, thank you very much and have a nice day to all of you. Stay healthy, stay safe, and ensure the attendance of your parents in coming PTA. Okay, have a nice day to you all.